Hello and welcome back to another Diablo Immortal video. Survivor's Bane is back and we're going to be playing it. So I haven't got any of the tasks done at all, so I've been focusing on sort of Alley of Blood, and I posted another video of that one. Had a really good fun with a summon build to grab all of these rewards. So yeah, now it's time to jump onto Survivor's Bane. So yeah, basically fight back against the endless onslaught of enemies for a limited time. Complete tasks and earn rewards if you can survive. So let's jump in. So basically there's 3 of these modes that you can pick. The bottom 2 are locked out to begin with. The first one is in Shassar Sea. It's a shorter one. Once you complete that, it will unlock Ashwold Cemetery, which goes on for a bit longer. And once you complete that, you get a fun endless mode, which just goes on for a lot longer, and you can rack up a load of kills on that one. There are achievements that you can get as well as you play through these, and you can sort of unlock different skills. When this first came out, I used to be obsessed with grabbing all of these skills, but now I'll just do as much as I can depending on time. But yeah, we're going to jump into Shassar Sea, the first one, and let's see how we get on. So I remember when this event first came out, I wasn't really too sure on it, I wasn't too keen. It felt like a really cheap, top-down arcade game. It kind of made it, I don't know, just it was a bit weird for me, just having Diablo as just like arcadey sort of gameplay mechanics. But then the more I played it, I actually really enjoyed it. So for those who have not seen Survivor's Bane before, it's an open map like this, where you can just sort of move around, and you don't really click on any skills or anything. It will automatically attack. So if I stand still, it will automatically attack. So all I need to do is sort of just move and sort of train the enemies, as we used to do with Call of Duty Zombies, where you get the enemies to walk in a certain direction, and then you can sort of take them out in a line. That usually helps. So what I'd usually like to do is sort of circle them around and then get them in one line and just sort of take them out. So as the enemies are dying, it's they're dropping these experience orbs where your XP goes up, you level up, and you can pick a new skill. So these are mixed between different classes, so for a Crusader and like Tempest and Necromancer, so it will be random which ones you get. So I'm not really keen on the top 2. I'm just going to go for Bone Spear. Let's increase Bone Spear. To make this quick, I could just stick to a summon build if I'm lucky, just get some skeletons and mages, and that will really help as well. I'm going to go with Bone Spear again. I'm going to gamble and see what I get next time. So at the top left you can see how many skill slots that you have. So you've got 6 skill slots by default to begin with. Once you get all 6, you can't mix and match, you can't sort of swap them out. You're kind of locked with those 6 skills until it ends. So it's best not to just click everything. Oh, this is a good one. So we've got some arcane skills here, Condemn and Command Golem. Obviously I'm going to go Command Golem. I'm not being biased because I'm a Necromancer, but it's quite cool to have a giant golem helping you out here. Bone Spear again. So on the left hand side it does have a kill count as well, to see how many sort of kills you got. It is a good idea to know where the healing pools are, just in case you do run into a sticky situation. You can run to the healing pool. So it's always a good idea just to keep in your mind where that healing pool is. I'm actually going to go with Ground Stomp, because that's quite a fun one to have in this mode. Big AoE sort of damage there. And I'm probably gonna I'm gonna gamble and upgrade a Bone Spear and leave Spear Flurry and Multi-Shot and see what I get from my 4th skill next time. So there's 2 options here. So I can either do Spear does lightning damage and damage increases 15% for each enemy it pierces through, or I can go with the width and range is increased at damage increase. So yeah, I'm just gonna go with the first one because I don't want to drain my health by 2%. So if you can pause this, so if you hit the pause button, it does come up and tell you what skills you have, and equipment is for later on. But other than that, there isn't really too much that you can do here. So you can click around the screen, it won't really do anything else. So what should we go with? Spinning Shield, Flurry, or Whirlwind? Ooh, Whirlwind's quite fun. Bring me back to sort of Diablo 2 days as a sort of barbarian spinning around. So you get these bonus rewards. So I've got a 200 kill reward there. Let's go with... Ooh. So I've only got 2 skills left. I kind of do want another summon, but then this is Shassar Sea and it's not really going to last very long anyway, so the idea is kind of to get to the endless mode, and then even when you get to endless mode there will be additional modes that you can select as well, which I think came in the previous updates for Survivor's Bane. They added some new modes in, which is cool. Treasure chests contain gold and scraps. So Survivor's Bane is actually a really good way to gather scraps. You get a load of scraps doing Survivor's Bane. You can spam it for a long time. You will end up with loads of loot by the end of it. I remember when I was trying to get my gear rank up, doing Survivor's Bane helps a lot. Okay, I'm probably going to go with one of the temper skills. Yeah, probably the Wave Edge. Go with Wave Edge. Try that out. So yeah, the idea is just keep an eye on your surroundings, try not to get stuck, and if your health is going low, it's a good idea to just know where the next healing pool is, so you can run to it just in case. It's more for the later stages when the bosses come as well. But the bosses do hurt. they hit hard as you get into endless mode. Especially like the poison and damage over time effects are quite deadly. So, I've still got 1 skill slot left, and I'm forced to use it up here. So, yeah, let's go with multi-shot. So we've got a nice sort of range here. So Bone Spear, Command Golem, Ground Stomp, Whirlwind, and Wave Edge. So yeah, quite a mixed bag of skills. 400 kill reward. I'm just going to take a risk and just get that skill cube here. Now I really don't mind what I level up here. I'm just going to click everything, and this shrine here is the one to stay near when a boss appears, because this is an OP shrine. It's disintegration one, so as soon as I pick it up, point at the end boss and he will die. So I got to survive the sea reward for finishing that one. So it tells you what you've earned here. So you get some high quality equipment, you get some experience points, you get gold, scraps, and more gold. So yeah, this is what the victory screen's like. If we exit here, it's going to bring me back into this menu. As you can see, it's got a tick on Shassar Sea. And we can jump into Ashwold Cemetery. So if we look at achievements, we've got the kill the final boss in Shassar Sea achievement, so let's collect that. The next one is kill the final boss in Ashwold Cemetery. So let's jump ahead and go into Ashwold Cemetery, so we can see what this one looks like. So obviously the setting's different, a bit darker. Cemetery brings you back to some of the Diablo 2 cemetery setting. Oh, perfect. So command skeletons is one I would really like here, because you know it's always fun to have an army with you in Survivor's Bane. And same again. The only difference in this mode compared to the previous one is you actually get a map appear here, so you can actually see where the boss is. You can see the layout of the map if you want to know if you're in a corner or anything like that. So yeah, if you press the pause screen, you will get a map. So same again, I'm just going to go and upgrade Bonus Spear and run around a bit. Oh, this is fun. I'm going to go with... Oh, Rain of Vengeance is quite cool. I'm going to go Rain of Vengeance. That's a fun one to have here. Just sort of arrows from the sky in a circle, which will get more powerful as we carry on. So as you can see, the next level is +1 radius, and damage is increased by 30%. So I'll go with that. So you can see there's larger circles. I've got 2 of them there as well. So you get 2 circles now, plus 1. The blue enemies have a bit more health. So you can see here, this one's taking longer to go down, but they will drop a skill globe. So you get an instant skill up, which is really cool. So I'm going to go for command skeletons again. Don't know why it came up with that rotation message. I just stood still there, I should have run down them. So yeah, I'm going to stay fairly close to this healing pool, and I'm going to do the sort of a training technique where I just sort of gather the enemies to follow me. Okay, they're not really following. They're dying too fast, but I wanted them to sort of follow me in like a line, and I'll just turn around and hit them. We've got Spinning Shield, we've got Whirlwind, we've got Rain of Vengeance. Let's go Rain of Vengeance. I want to get some really interesting skills for my last 3 slots, I think. Let's get this treasure chest. And the Conduit Shrine. Yeah, let's get that now. Why not? And then just run into the middle of these enemies here. Oh, let's go for Hydra. Yeah, let's get Hydra. Some additional buff. You can see the level ups are happening a lot faster now, a lot more skills. Doing a lot more XP orbs drop. Okay, so we've got Spinning Shield, Wind Edge, and Ray of Frost. So, I'm not really that keen on Spinning Shield, to be honest. I might go with the Tempest. Actually, no. Let's go with the Ray of Frost. That's fun. This beam, because then I can just fire the beam and then spin around in a circle, just to hit everything around me. I like doing that. That's quite fun. Okay, so as you can see, I'm sort of hovering around that health healing pool. I'll probably grab it now and then grab all these XP orbs. But yeah, this mode is quite addictive, and the other thing good about it is it sort of blocks out your chat, so you're kind of siloed away playing this. Away from all like the invites and the PMs and all the chatter that goes on, you kind of miss what's happening out there. So I'm going to go for Strafe, that's cool. So yeah, you don't have the chat or anything, so you miss out on what's going on in your clan and the warband and everything like that for a while. So I'm just going to head towards the health pool here. I don't want to risk being overconfident. Oh, I've got a mystery legendary item, that's pretty cool. So okay, so I'll keep an eye on that Conduit Shrine. We'll come back for that for the boss. We'll get this healing pool, and then walk back to where the shrine is, and then walk towards the boss. And for example, if I was to press the map button, it does show you where the boss is if you pause it. So that's quite handy as well if you want to know which direction the boss was in. So I'm going to get the shrine, go to the boss, and that's going to go down fire. Yeah, there we go. The boss is down, and you get equipment. So this is where you get to choose between 2 equipment types, the properties on the same equipment basically. So it's the legs, movement speed increased by 30% on both, but I can either choose projectile count increased by 50% or demon hunter skills deal fire damage. I'm just going to go with the projectile count. I'm not really going to overthink it, to be honest. Let's go for Ray of Frost. Yeah, let's go for command skeletons. So as you can see, it's a fairly chilled out, fun mode. You can hit with one hand as well. Yeah, just move around. It's fairly casual. The only thing you have to worry about is if you get a disconnection or anything like that. If that does happen, it won't bring you back to where you are. If you do get disconnected, you will have to start again from scratch, which is annoying in endless mode if it happens and you get quite far in. Like I say, this mode used to crash a lot in the early days, for me anyway, and it was super annoying when I got a certain amount of levels in and then suddenly got a crash, because it does take a long time to get through some of these levels. It doesn't save the state like it does on some of the other events. Okay, so both of them have maximum health increase, but the bottom one, your experience globes grant 50% more experience, but disappear after 5 seconds. That is really cool as well. But sometimes I like having the blue experience orbs stay around, and I'll go back and collect them. So I'm not going to select that just yet. For example, I might kill some of these enemies and then leave some XP orbs lying around, come back and collect it. Oh, okay, so let's go for Ray of Frost again. Let's level up that beam a bit more. Oh, this is cool. Like, you get an inward circle of enemies and just going to spin around like a madman. Got the Feast of Carnage achievement there. Skill Globe, Bone Spear. Let's get that up, and another Skill Globe as well. I didn't see that one drop. Let's go with another Hydra. So the fun about this mode is that you can get so many skills mixing and matching with each other. So every time you play, it's always different, because you don't know what skills you're going to get, and you don't know which ones you're going to pick, obviously, and what combination. So it's quite fun to play with like a hybrid character that has a whole variety of different skills at his arsenal. So the Command Golem skill is now maxed out. I get to pick between these two. I can either have them replaced by archers but not be attacked, or explode after 3 seconds and deal lightning damage. I don't want to do that because just in case there's not many enemies around where the skeletons die, so I'm just going to go with the archers, have them stand back a little bit and attack from afar, which should help on the bosses as well. Okay, so take out some of these. I'm going to stay near that healing pool. I think I'm in a pretty good spot. Like I said, I don't really need to train the enemy to run behind me that much, as I was expecting. But yeah, otherwise the other technique you can use is sort of just keep running in one direction, let the enemies run behind you, and then sort of turn around and then sort of take them out of the line, start running ahead again. So that also works. Let's level up strength. So this shrine at the bottom, once again, I'm going to keep an eye where that is in my mind so I can come back to it. As soon as the boss spawns, I'm going to go to that shrine and completely kill the boss. See, this is what I mean about the experience rules. I like them to stay around so I can circle back and collect them all and get a couple of levels in. Let's go for Bone Spear, and because the boss is spawned, I'm going to get that shrine down here. Head back up and pretty much stand still. That boss is completely broken. Let's do area of effect, skill duration. Max out Bone Spear. So you can see the Necromancer skill achievement that I got there. So you can do that for all of the classes. If you max out the skills for that class, you'll get an achievement for it. It gets quite tricky when you've only got like 1 or 2 classes that you need to max out, and trying to make sure you get a decent roll so you get those class skills come up as you're leveling up and not forced into ones you don't want. So these enemies which are sort of glowing yellow, they're the ones that are a bit harder and they will drop equipment. So it is important to kill those just to get extra equipment. There we go. So this time it's the headpiece. Both of the headpieces will do elemental effect chance increase by 35%. One will do a knockback distance increase, and one will do a fire damage. I'm just going to go with the knockback one. So once again, I'm keeping an eye on that healing pool that's to the right of me. I don't mind my health being half for now, but yeah, let's get it. There we go. So always keep an eye where the healing pool is. Oh, treasure goblin. Yeah, let's get him. Run after this goblin. Oh, there's another one and another one. Kill as many as you can. This is Diablo special. You know, loot everywhere, which is one of the reasons we always play Diablo, for the loot. While we still play it, and they sort of, yeah. Got a bit of a throwback to that with these goblins and dropping all this loot. So Oh, we've got Elite Hunter as well, that's cool. So yeah, that was nice. You get just like loot everywhere to pick up, even in Survivor's Bane, which is always fun. Can't say no to loot. So I've got 2 upgrades. I'm going to upgrade Hydra. Hydra is now summoned by Meteor Impact, or Hydra now deals lightning damage, increases your critical hit. Yeah, the critical hit chance by 50% is pretty cool. I'm going to go for that. Oh, where did this all? Yeah. That equipment sort of disappeared from my screen and then came back. So as you can see, you don't have to run too far away. It's only really in endless mode where I've found myself running quite far, especially when the butcher spawns, who deals an insane amount of damage and is super fast. So when he spawns, I do end up running around the map a lot more. But otherwise, you don't really need to go too far. You can just circle around like this. But it is a really fun mode, even for, you know, if you just want to. It's a shame, obviously, this mode isn't around all the time, but for some people who just want a casual mobile game without having the overhead of all the dailies and weeklies and stuff, you know, they could just like log in and play Survivor's Bane. It is a really fun, like I said at the start, like an arcade-like Diablo game. Where just literally just like minimal controls and running around having fun with the skills. This would be actually really cool co-op as well, if they had a co-op mode for Survivor's Bane. I'm guessing there'll be some technical difficulties to get that working. But a co-op Survivor's Bane would be pretty cool, so yeah, let's get on that. Or even having like some sort of like free-to-play console version of Survivor's Bane from Diablo Immortal. So all 3 of these are maxed out. I'm going to go for Strafe because that's cool. So I can even now create a knife trap on the ground, or becomes Impale, throwing knives in all directions. Yeah, let's do that one. Let's do Impale. Not really overthinking the skill upgrades in this because, like I said, until you get to the later stages, it's not really that difficult here. So. There's a conduit shrine somewhere. Ah, no, never mind. I've got enough health to... Actually, no, I'm not going to risk it. Actually, yeah, let me go get the health first because I'll start talking and then I'll die and I'll be embarrassing. So, I've got the Survive the Cemetery reward now. So as you can see in this one, it's listed the loot that I've picked up. And so you got some magic equipment, gold, you get scraps, you get dust as well, you get common equipment, legendary items. It tells you a summary of the skills at the top and your equipment, your bonus skills and how long it took you. So pretty cool summary screen, which you can share as well to any of your friends or social media. So yeah, that's quite cool. If we hit exit, we're going to go back to the Survivor's Bane menu. And as you can see, we've got a tick on the first 2. And now endless mode has opened up. If we go to achievements now, we can go ahead and collect the ones that we completed, so the killing the monsters and everything like that, and surviving Ashwold Cemetery. Yeah, it's got a claim all button as well. So we managed to level up the necromancers to max rank 2 times in one match. Yeah. So basically each one, for example, yeah, so Tempest max rank 2 times. And yeah, same with the other classes. Crusader max rank 2 times, Blood Knight max rank 2 times. So you can just go ahead and sort of do that for each of the classes. Go back to level select. So let's now try endless mode of Survivor's Bane. So this takes a bit longer. And yeah, it takes longer, but it's still fun. Well, there you go. You know, I was talking about the connection issues earlier on. It seems like I've hit one issue in Survivor's Bane already. So I've no idea what's happening here, but basically it's just stuck at 0%. It's trying to connect. I've noticed that in Survivor's Bane, sometimes when you exit, it is a bit clunky. Sometimes you get stuck or not able to like go back to the menus or anything like that. Here it seems like it's trying to load endless mode, but it's just stuck at 0%, and it's not getting anywhere. So I'm guessing that's it for this video. I'll probably do a separate one on endless mode, the different endless mode modes. But yeah, that's gonna end here, unfortunately. But I hope you enjoyed watching the first two modes of Survivor's Bane, just so you can see what it's like and the gameplay, and sort of how fun it is and how casual it is to play. They are fun modes, and they are fun to get all the rewards as well. So definitely don't miss out on this event. Do the event and try and grab the rewards if you can as well. But just watch out for some of the issues like this, because you might run into them. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video, where I'll probably be doing Endless Run and showing the different modes that you can do there. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.